Parallel and counterflow heat exchanger. Aim of the experiment is to determine LMTD, that is log mean temperature difference, effectiveness and overall heat transfer coefficient. The observations involve hot water flow rate, cold water flow rate, temperature of cold water at inlet and outlet, temperature of hot water at inlet and outlet for both parallel and counter flows respectively. In parallel flow, the direction of water flow is in the same direction. In a counter flow heat exchanger, the water flow will be in the opposite directions to each other.
In this experiment, heat exchanger is here. So length of the heat exchanger is 1 meter long from here to here. There are two tubes. One more tube is there inside of this tube. In outer tube flowing hot water and in inner tube flowing cold water. There are two sets. One is parallel flow, another one is counter flow. First I will show parallel flow heat exchanger. First open the main valve, then this water enters here. So here junction is there. There are 4 ways. So here cold water enters to geyser. So this is cold water in and we will get hot water out. And this hot water is directly enters to outer tube. This is T1 temperature. This is giving hot water inlet. And in parallel flow, both the water flowing in same direction, that is in this direction, hot water will go and is passing out. Here you have to control the flow rate. So first should be you have to set in between 100 to 150 ml per minute. Using the stopwatch, you have to use the measuring jar. In that you have to set in between 100 to 150 ml per minute and measure water. Next, here 2 more ways are remaining. This is for cold water. In parallel flow, this valve must be closed. And here in parallel flow, this valve you have to completely open by turning anti-clockwise. Fully valve is opened. Then this is the thermocouple number 3. This is giving cold water inlet and this is must be closed and water enters and it is flowing in inner tube, flowing in same direction and it is going out through this pipe. Here number 4 thermocouple is there. This is giving temperature of cold water out. Again here you control cold water outlet. Same range you have to maintain in between 100 to 150 ml per minute. Measuring the flow rate, this heater switch is on. Now we will get hot water and this thermocouple turn to number 1 position. So here once you get the steady state, take all the temperature. This is hot water in, this is hot water out, cold water in and this is cold water out. In counterflow heat exchanger, cold water. In counterflow heat exchanger, there is no changing the direction of hot water. Only you have to change the direction of cold water. Hot water directly it will enters and it is flowing in this direction and you have to control the flow rate here in between 100 to 150 ml per minute. So this is T1 hot water inlet, this is T2 hot water outlet. Now you have to change the direction of cold water. This valve must be completely closed. Then you have to open this valve, completely open. Then cold water flowing in this direction, and it is entering to inner tube, and it is going in this direction, and it is flowing out. And this valve you have to open for controlling the flow rate. This flow rate you have to set in between 100 to 150 ml per minute. And in counterflow, this T3 and T4 thermocouple are interchanged for counterflow. Now in counterflow, this T3 temperature is T4 and T4 temperature is T3.